Peggy 16.
For centuries, the world has been tormented by a catastrophic mystery known as the Resurgence, a collapse that unleashed grotesque horrors and brought humanity to the brink of extinction. From the shadows rose the Revenants, immortals who fought back against the darkness and sealed the Resurgence away. Yet, one fateful event shattered the fragile balance. The ritual sustaining the seal began to weaken, threatening the world once more. In a final act of sacrifice, a group of Revenants, revered as the heroes, restored the seal. But their deed birthed the Lunar Rapaces, a haunting celestial body whose light suppresses Revenant power on the surface. Now, a century later, the cocoons that hold these fallen heroes endure, but their seals are deteriorating. As they weaken, outbreaks of the Resurgence return, heralding the world's descent into chaos once again. In Code Vein 2, you'll take on the role of a Revenant hunter who wields unique powers, as well as an artifact on their back that allows them to utilize the inherent abilities of the Revenants during combat. Alongside a Revenant named Lou, who possesses the power of traveling through time, you must find the key to stopping the world's collapse and prevent the Resurgence from being unleashed once again. Their quest begins as they leap into the past to earn the trust of the heroes of old, looking to undo the seals of their cocoons in the present to put an end to them once and for all. Before getting too far ahead, though, let's talk about the character creation system, which has been massively upgraded, surpassing the depth of the previous title. You can fine-tune your character's physique, customize your character's hair down to the smallest details, such as the length of the bangs and the degree of curl. Adjust the angle and sharpness of the ears, select nail colors, and specialize your look with the game's distinctive Kensuke-style detailing. As for costume and appearance, the wardrobe system offers limitless combinations for personalization, a rich assortment of costume variations, in-depth color customizations, a per-part on-off feature to mix and match. You can even customize the material texture and patterns. Now, with your personalized character finished, let's embark on an adventure that transcends time. In Code Vein 2, you'll have an entirely new world to explore, either on foot or using your motorcycle. Some of the many different biomes include the Sunken City, a city half submerged by the Resurgence and full of polluted water in the present. The Undead Forest, covered in resentment, with a cocoon leaking resentment throughout haunted woods. The Corroded Scar, a ravine filled with ore and acid. The world is vast and full of secrets, as you will discover on your adventure. Keep an eye open for cocoons that reside in some of these lands. You won't have to explore by yourself, though, as you'll have powerful allies who can fight alongside you or enhance your abilities. Each partner offers unique special effects called link traits and partner trait bonuses. Link traits are active only while your bond with the partner is strong, temporarily disappearing if the bond weakens from damage. Partner trait bonuses provide passive effects, like stat boosts or added combat benefits, and can be further enhanced by deepening your relationship. There are two ways to utilize your partner in combat. The first is summoning, where you'll unleash your partner to fight by your side. They'll act independently, launching attacks and providing support during combat. This can be useful when fighting large groups of enemies. The second is assimilation. With this option, your partner and you become one, as they enhance your powers, stats, and abilities. This is effective when fighting powerful enemies one-on-one. One of the biggest benefits to using a partner is the Restorative Offering, which restores your health when your HP drops to 0. However, after it's activated, your partner will be incapacitated for a short time, during which they cannot perform the action again. If you don't want to rely on your partner bringing you back to life, then you'll need to master all the tools at your disposal in combat. In Code Vein 2, a drain attack is an offensive maneuver used to extract blood from enemies and gaining ichor, making it an essential part of combat in the game. Using this ichor will allow you to unleash powerful attacks called Forme, which we'll talk about more shortly. Your partner also performs their own drain attacks for both offense and support. The blood they absorb is shared with you, restoring a small amount of your ichor. Hitting an enemy with successive attacks may put them in a staggered state, leaving them vulnerable and allow you to perform powerful special drain attacks. Not all drain attacks are equal, though. There are various types, which will differ depending on the jail you have equipped. Jails are special equipment on your character's back that can be equipped to modify stats and perform drain actions. Each jail has specific traits that will be useful in different situations, so be sure to equip the right one depending on what you need. Formae are powerful attacks that can be unleashed using the ichor you harvest from enemies during drain attacks. There are 3 types of formae that you can use. You can equip up to 4 weapon formae to your weapon. They are divided into combat formae for unleashing weapon attacks, magic formae for long-distance attacks, and support formae that grant various buffs and enhancements. A bequeathed formae summons a unique weapon while in combat. For example, summon a greatsword and unleash a single, devastating strike. While the summon does take time, landing this powerful attack can prove to be the ultimate finishing maneuver. Survival is also a priority, and defensive formae let you tailor your approach with defensive and evasive actions. Choose to equip one of the following: a guard, a counter, or a special evasive maneuver to avoid taking large amounts of damage in the heat of battle. You'll also want to pick which weapon type suits you best, and there's a lot to pick from, each with their own strengths depending on the situation you're in. For striking quickly at enemies and getting a lot of hits in, you'll want to go with weapon types brand new to Code Vein 2, Twin Blades and Rune Blades. If you're going to be more measured with your attacks and want to pack a big hit when you connect, the greatsword, halberd, or hammer might be what you're looking for. Check out the bayonet if you want to keep enemies at arm's length and strike from range. With the series' new build system, you can freely customize weapons and skills to suit your playstyle. Blood codes affect how each Revenant's powers manifest. Each blood code provides a different combat style, and you'll gradually unlock more as you progress through the story. Using different blood codes allows for all kinds of various character builds that you can customize and make your own. Challenge enemies directly with a strength-based melee build. Center your attention on powerful, epic attacks with a formae build. Do your damage at a distance with a ranged build. Move around the battlefield with lightning-quick speed with a build that focuses on mobility and dexterity. The choice is up to you how you want to fight. On top of all of this, boosters can increase your stats and activate traits that provide various beneficial effects. If you want to survive in Code Vein 2, you'll need everything you've learned about here, because the various enemies and bosses that you encounter in the game are going to test all of your skills. You'll come across regular mobs, special enemies, mini-bosses, and of course, massive bosses that require a lot of skill and focus to defeat. Thanks for watching and learning about some of the different systems in Code Vein 2. We hope you look forward to the game when it releases on January 30th, 2026. Early access starts on January 27th for owners of Deluxe, Ultimate, or Collector's Editions.